UDX-347, Manchester, Tennessee, and I'll be clearing this one.
UDX-483, South Carolina, standing by.
Mr. UDX-483, South Carolina, UDX-347, Manchester, Tennessee.
Roger, Roger. I heard you in there last night asking somebody to roll a 5 to Fox, man, but you couldn't hear me. I just turned on the radio and I heard you.
Yeah, copy that. Hey, can you slice between channels? Go to the 380 or 370 or just something like that?
Yeah, wherever you want to go.
Alright, let's go to 390.
We go. I'm here, you here?
Yeah, copy that. I'm trying to look on the map, man. I'm trying to figure out exactly if I come straight across.
Get that man back.
Are you north, south, east, or west of Columbia?
Oh, we down here in the south.
I am west of Columbia. I'm just right outside of Charleston, just west of Charleston.
Yeah, copy that. I don't see Charleston on my map. I think I'm, what kind of signal am I putting on your F-meter?
I got about 9.
Yeah, copy that. I don't think I'll get a whole lot better than that. I think I'm pointed maybe right at it. I'll go just a little bit more south, like right there. Nobody okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that any better or about the same or worse?
Maybe a little bit less, but it still isn't bad.
Small one up in there, 2020. Yeah, copy that. I'll come back to it.
Well, yes, noisy.
Anyway, finally, man.
You missed it earlier, man. We had a knock down drag out. Somebody come up.
Finally, been able to do QSO back.
We're not an allocated frequency.
Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of QRM. You want to slide over to 380 or 70? I got a massive population on my end.
Alright, copy that. Let's go to 360. Let's go 360.
Roger, roger.
Alrighty, copy that on the 3, the 6, and a 0. UDX-347. What's going on, Mr. 483?
Yeah, I got you real good there. Yeah, I haven't heard that much noise on 390 in a long time, and I had at least 3 different conversations I was hearing.
Oh, well, that's good. Glad we found a quiet channel. Yeah, 38 was kind of hit or miss. So it was just kind of Florida 1 minute, northeast the next. You just never know what you're going to get. I've worked this rotor back and forth from Florida to New York like a borrowed mule the last 2 hours.
Yeah, that's one thing about a beam. People say, "Oh, well, I just point it." Well, you know, that's all fine and dandy if you're sitting on the coast and you're wanting to talk west. Then yeah, I guess maybe you can do that. But if you're like me, you know, I'm kind of close to the coast, but if I want to go north, I got to point it north. If I want to go south, unless I'm getting you off the backside, then I got to go south. And yeah, I know how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, it has its advantages, but it also, I've got a good ground plane I can set up. I just got so many other projects going on, man. It's just, you know, like when I finish one, you know, something else is right there waiting. But I finally got all this stuff finished up. Nothing fancy or nothing great, man, but I put up a couple of short videos over the weekend. I finally got all my stuff lined out here, man, and we got my big heater online. I got all the reflex worked out and all the tuning done, so it finally come to pass. Now, I'm not saying it didn't fight me every bit of the way, because as soon as I finished everything on the outside, I came inside and had a key and relay cable short out, and luckily I had one on standby. And then one of my bird line sections crapped the bed, and so I just put my bird 43 in line. I'm telling you, man, and then that, and then my microphone tried to die on me. Come to find out, the battery was going dead. So it's just like it never ends, man.
Yeah, Roger on that. So that's what your sketchy audio was day before yesterday?
I'm sorry, what was that last part you said?
I heard you, I think it was the day before yesterday, you had a strange audio you were fighting with. Oh yeah, that's, what was that? That was Sunday, I think it was.
Yep, you're right. And it was the most simple thing, man. This 9-volt battery dropped down to like 8.3 volts, and, you know, that was all she wrote. So I hope I sound good on your end, and that problem disappeared. I hadn't had any complaints of it today, so I think a brand new $5 Duracell battery fixed it.
Yeah, sounding good on this end. I got no complaints.
Yeah, copy that. It's I've got the what's it called, the factory or stock, you know, Yaesu microphone for this radio, and it sounds good, but it doesn't have very much noise canceling, and I really hadn't messed with it running what I'm running. I did try momentarily, and I can tell you immediately, my radio didn't like it, my reflex meter didn't like it, so I'll revisit that later on down the road, but right now I'm just going to run what works.
Roger on that, yeah, I agree with you on that. What works is very good.
Yeah, you're coming up to a 9 plus, man. Sounding real good.
Yeah, I'd like to do more out here, but you know, I got so much going. I did play a little bit today, and then I laid my butt on the couch for a little while today. You know, working seems like all the time. Then you get 2 days off, and then I work around here. The 2 days I have off, you know, this grass just never stops growing. I usually cut it in sections, and shoot, I cut the one section day before yesterday, and it needs to be cut already. You know, it's the little bit of rain we got, it just went wild.
It's the exact same here. Now it's been a little more dry than normal, so I've been only cutting it, you know, about once a week. But when we get rain, you know, a couple of days in a row with the sunshine for 2 or 3 days, and then rain again like always, yeah, I mean, I know, man, it's like every time you turn around, you got to mow the grass every 5 days, or it just gets away from you.
Yeah, it's unreal. Out there around the big gum tree, the grass doesn't grow because the gum tree sucks all the water out of the ground, but everywhere else, you know, 20 feet out from the tree, it's 12 inches high down there. Damn old weeds.
You afraid the grass mops run down there and snag you if you ain't looking down?
Yeah, that, and to get the ticks in the yard from the deer. Don't want to be like Foxman on 390's live feed.
Yeah, copy on that, man. Anyway, I got a little video gate running. I'll do a little bit of editing, and I'll post it up on the channel. So yeah, I'm glad I finally got a QSY with you, Steve.
Yeah, Roger, I got my camera running too. I heard you, and I figured I got some pretty good contacts yesterday, AM and a couple on sideband. I actually talked last night at about 11:30. I talked to Mower Junkie. Just barely could hear him, but first time I've talked to him in probably about 6 months, and at the same time, #1 equalizer was coming in. He actually called to John right after me and John ended the QSO. And I could hear John better talking to him than I could with him talking to me. But yeah, I got a few good ones yesterday, but no camera.
Yeah, good deal. I talked to number one equalizer just a little bit before I heard you come booming in. He always comes in. It's either, you know, the thing about where he's at down there, somewhere around Trinidad or close to it. It's either wide open or nothing. You know, he's either 9 to 20 plus or you know, nothing. So yeah, he was coming in pretty good earlier.
Yeah, he usually does pretty good up here. So, but anyway, yeah, I just come out here to turn everything off, and like I said, I heard you, so I figured I'd give it a try. I tried last night, but you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, well, I'm sure glad you hit back at me, man. Glad to, like I said, the pleasure's on this end. Been waiting a good minute to actually have a solid QSO with you. The closest we made it, I think, was several months ago. Sometime last year, you were talking to a guy somewhere across the pond, and I was trying to get him. I was trying to explain to him, you know, to roll a 5.5 for me. And he just wasn't understanding that or either wasn't copying the mail like I thought he was, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, we did it finally.
Roger, Roger. Well, definitely no problem with it tonight. You sounding better than what I get local stuff. One of the local guys was talking this morning out in Arkansas. I could hear him a little bit, so I gave him a holler, and he heard me, but I asked him to go to another channel, and either he didn't want to go or he didn't hear that part. You know how that goes.
Yeah, copy that. Well, man, don't let me hold you up. Like I said, I'm glad you heard me in there and gave me a shout, and I'm glad we had some, it's almost like short skip conditions, because I know from as the crow flies, just to the North Carolina border, or just the Carolina border, you know, it's about 4 solid hours, you know, or it's about 250 miles or so. I looked it up before and can't remember what the distance is between Manchester and your area where you live, but I know it's at least 350, 400 miles or somewhere close.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, apparently the UK is doing a lot of short skip right now. Kate's posting a few short skip videos.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. I'm looking up some Google facts.
Yeah, I would look it up on my phone, but I picked up my phone to show my wife a text earlier, and I guess I get to go get me a new phone for my birthday Friday, because yeah, all I get is these pretty colors. I don't get anything else on my screen now.
Yeah, so that ain't no good. Yeah, we were both right, Steve. It's 413 miles from Manchester to Columbia. I know you're not right in Columbia, so, you know, we was definitely right around 400 miles on the highway, which probably comes out to about, you know, 375, 360 as the crow flies, because this route they're showing on the map, man, it's about like a rainbow. I'd say probably cut about 80 miles out of that, or about 40 anyway. Yeah, we're at least 370 miles as the crow flies. So, yeah, well, I won't hold you up, man. I have a good 4th of July tomorrow. Happy birthday coming up. I don't know exactly what day that is, but it must be getting close. Yeah, happy birthday and happy 4th of July at the same time. UDX-347, there in Columbia, South Carolina. UDX-347, operator Dallas. Manchester, Tennessee. I'll be QRT on your file, Steve.
Roger, Dallas. Well, definitely good to talk to you. One site that I like to look at from time to time, especially on the long distance contacts, if you punch in on Google straight line distance, you can put in an area to an area, and it'll give you, you know, straight line as the crow flies, give you a distance that way. But yeah, I'm actually in Somerville, South Carolina. If you want to know that, Somerville. That's SU 2 M's. But anyway, yeah, definitely enjoyed it, man, and looking forward to the next time, and hopefully I'll get off my butt and be able to get this out there for you to hear what you sounded like in the Carolinas within the next day or so. I probably got, I bet you I've got 3 to 4 hours of video I haven't processed yet. You know, actual what will be used. I've got probably close to 7 or 8 hours of video to go through to get it out. I got a whole bunch of good content, and I was getting a whole bunch of good content, and I just got way behind, man, and shoot. Yeah, it's time to get caught up, I guess.
Yeah, well, it sounds like we timed it just right, because the band's starting to drop just a little bit. But hey, God bless you, Steve. And like I said, great to hear you on the band, man. I appreciate the QSY players on this end. And have a good 4th of July tomorrow. Enjoy the DX. Hopefully we'll have some more tomorrow. Have a good one, UDX-347, Tennessee. I'll be clearing off the key. Click, click.
Roger, Dallas. UDX-347, happy 4th to you as well. Say 73s, 51s, and a click, click, click. UDX-483, we gone.